Hello there, welcome back to another video tutorial, and today I want us to work on this. So what basically this is say a client actually asked you to create a title or a product shot, not a title shot, forgive me, product shot, and the product is this, for example, and what we want to do is recreate it in 3D, and maybe you want it to throw it however you want. If you want it to come out from water or whatever it is, well, this is how we do it. So first up, come here, Shift A on the keyboard, empty images, and just say reference. So you go into the folder that you actually put where you put your product shots. So the first thing that I actually did was I got the product and I actually got pictures of it. So I made sure the angle is as straight as possible. If I actually open this, let me just show you. So this is another thing I have to mention. So when getting your product or when bringing in an image here, let's delete that, you make sure you're at a good angle. Say for example, I want to do this in the right view, or let's call it the front, for example, and Shift A, reference, and just pick the image that you feel was the best and bring it in. So notice, even though I go around, I still get the image being into one. It's not like on a diagonal angle, which would be very confusing. So let's go back to the front view, and here what we want to do is bring in a new mesh, and this mesh this time will be a cylinder. So let's just turn on the X-ray here and select this. So make sure what we're selecting is the cylinder, and just push tab on the keyboard to go into the edit mode, and let's just bring it down till it looks like it's fitting. So basically what you want to do here is follow one side of the bottle here. So what I'd recommend is X-ray on, you select this, and you can go down. You can use these here and just push E for extender, and then you just drag down. So as you can see already that this thing in the first place is not very much aligned. So what I want to do is let's just move this. So I like turn on these moving tools here and just bring them down. Let's bring it here, and for this one let's just drag it here. So we'll be following this side of the line. So let me just, where you feel you need to enlarge, you enlarge. So let's just bring it here, extend, move down, extend again, let's just move down, zoom in, move in close. So the thing is, it's not supposed to be exact the way the bottle is. It's just supposed to follow a bit of the shape of the bottle. So let's just move it in, S to stretch, and let's bring it in, S to stretch again. Oops, let's E. Alright, so we are done with the bottom, and let's go to the top. Select all these here and push E for extender. So we are going to be following these. So the best is, what I would recommend is, instead of the way this line is missing here, instead of you actually going to this, like pulling this on this direction, I would recommend you actually push S and then just stretch it a bit in. If you actually notice before actually start stretching it, the thing is, the way I took this image, the line is not that straight, like the image isn't straight, so it's bent. So what we would do is, to compensate for that, you select the empty. So let's leave edit mode, select the empty here and select the rotate tool, and just rotate it just a little bit. Okay, I'm far away, but I think I'm close. Is it? Okay, now I can even move it. Alright, so at the beginning I think I made a mistake. I actually moved one line to the side, so that's why I'm actually getting this. So let's go back to the cylinder and just push tab for edit mode and select all these, and then just move them just a step. Alright, that looks good. So let's zoom in and let's move up, select all these, E for extender, move up, and you just move a bit, S stretch. Okay, move up, S stretch. So here on the top, just make sure you follow this as much as possible. Alright, so now that we are done with all that, let's just zoom out and let's leave edit mode. So notice when we turn off the empty, we remain with this shape that looks like a bottle that we were actually aiming for. So here, what we're going to do is go under, so in fact I even forgot, let's save this so you can actually save this. Where do I save my objects? Now that we have this saved, and now we can actually go under this spanner thing, which is the modifier, and add a modifier which is a subdivision surface. And notice once we add that, we have this. So select the mesh itself and just say shade smooth, and we have a smooth bottle like this. So notice on top here we actually have lines that look rounded, and in some places we actually want them to be as sharp as possible. So what we do is we select this mesh, push edit, push the tab which is edit mode, and push Ctrl R, and just click with your right mouse and just drag it out. And we'll do the same thing, go down, Ctrl R, and just drag it close to the other edge. And notice if I actually leave edit mode, notice it becomes more crisp and much better. So if you want it to be really sharp, you can also do it even here. So I would recommend, if you are putting these edges, just follow where there's a line going like this, then it will create a line going vertical. Or follow a line that looks vertical, it will make a line that looks horizontal. So like for example here, if I come close to a line that's vertical, it actually makes a line that's horizontal, and I just come down here. So I hope that helps, and I'll just speed the video up. Alright, so now that we are done with that, now we will need to UV map our bottle. So let's just move in. So depending on how much time you've been given by the client to actually work on your title shot, I would recommend you put as much detail as possible to this.